Hello. Cancel high voice? What? Cancel high voice? Isn't Lori a high voice lover? Did you mean to redeem high voice? Hello, hello. Hi, Lux. Hi, Slippery. Donkey. Hi, Jin. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? Xbox Mike's jump scare? Huh? 1 second. Xbox mic? When you started? Wait, is it fine now? Is it fine now? Wait, is it okay now? Is it fine now? Still weird? Is it peaking? Is it better now? You sound a little amped. Jin, thank you for the high voice redeem. Sorry, I think now you sound soft. I was recording the other day, so I had like my mic sensitivity down, and then right before stream started, I boosted the mic sensitivity again, and I think I went too high. High voice meow. Oh my god! 1 sec. Wait, this is really hard to do it high. This is difficult. Mic peaking? It doesn't pick it up. Okay, let me turn the sensitivity back down.
Goodbye, Naika. Do you think I can bark in high voice? I mean, I'll probably just come out in my normal voice. But yeah, I just got back from the gym. I'm really tired, but I know we haven't streamed the last couple days, so I figured it would be good to at least do like a night and just say hello. It sounds like you're getting cooked by the noise game. You won't beat the Chihuahua allegations if you do. I think the mic is gonna like cut me out if I try to bark. Oh no, the mic doesn't like it. The mic doesn't like my barking. Wait, what if I turn all the filters off? Okay, let me try to bark now. The high voice bark. I turned the noise suppression off. Actually, dodge? Really small dodge? But yeah, I just got back from the gym, so I'm gonna take my meds and get protein shake. How are you all doing today? Oh, we're dramatic dog yell? This is like the sound when you accidentally kick your dog. Hello, Zaya. Hello. Take your meds slowly. I'm going. I got a protein shake from the supermarket. I'm gonna drink now. I got my chocolate protein shake. It's only 18 grams of protein, which might not be enough, but I can't be bothered to make a meal right now, so 18 grams of protein it is. Hi, Astro. Hello. You know, I actually have like a coworker at work whose natural voice is like around this high, and every time she talks, I feel like I'm talking to like an anime character. Like she'll just be like, "Oh, hi Nae, hisashiburi," and I'm like, "What the?" She's so cute. She's like literal walking anime. Your voice got higher. Somebody redeemed my high voice redeem, which is why the voice is so high. Okay, one sec. I'm taking my meds. I'm sorry I was MIA the last couple days. I've had like a really rush projects at work right now. Like I got piled with a bunch of stuff and I was working on it the whole time. Even today I was working really hard at work, but I needed to go home. I thought about playing a game, but I think I don't have energy. We're just gonna chat. What do we all want to chat about today? What would be a good topic? I should have wrote some stuff down. Maybe she consumed helium every day beforehand? No, I didn't. You know, I'm actually surprised nobody has canceled the high voice yet. I guess like the NA people aren't here to cancel. Like usually the NA viewers hate high voice. NA sleeping? Well, they're gonna wake up eventually. The high voice haters aren't here. I suppose so. I don't know what weird topic I should bring to the table this time. By the way, I just graduated? Like graduated being a VTuber? You were a VTuber? Or do you mean like graduate school? Congratulations! Or I'm sorry? Which one is it? It's the high voice lovers here? Which graduation are we talking about? Yeah, am I supposed to congratulate you or is this a bad thing? Congratulations or condolences? No, I mean school. Graduations have never been the same since VTubers. The word graduation is sensitive. Congratulations on graduating. I hope you're not gonna say you graduated high school. I hope it's college and above. I actually spent most of my day like chatting with Lux today, and I feel like I already like talked with Lux about all the things I was thinking about. Like, I was thinking today about how I really wish men would make more, like, porn. I don't know, I was thinking about a lot of things today. I was thinking about, like, this guy on Reddit who I saw, like, not a ridiculous amount. I was thinking about a lot. Yeah, Lux ate my topics for today. My classmate is crashing out because Gura graduated. She's still here, she hasn't graduated yet.
Okay, hi voice redeemers. We're gonna go back to regular voice now. I don't know, I was thinking about a lot of things. Honestly, I was just thinking about porn today. I think that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about how I don't understand, like, super horny men. I can just talk about the same things I talked about with Lux. I'm always open to, like, getting, like, more thoughts. Because, like, sometimes, like... Oh. No, wait. Wait, I need to know, maybe like chat will admit it to me, or like maybe you won't admit it to me, but like what percentage of you guys do you think like go to work or like you go to school all day and like every second of the day you're like, oh, I wish I could get home and jack off already? Because like okay, let me backtrack about how I got to this thought. Hold on. I need to go backwards. I need to go backwards for the context. Because I was thinking about how there's like not enough like female oriented porn. And I was thinking about like Zaya, thank you for the 5 bits. Okay, because I was thinking about like sometimes I look at like guys who make like porn for females, like not like companies but just like individual dudes, and when I go to their like Twitter accounts or I like check out their social media, their entire social media is just like ultra horny tweets. Like they're like, oh, I just like, what's the switch sensitive way to say these things? They're just like, I just redacted like 10 times today, or it's like, oh, I can't wait to get home from work so I can redact it, or like their entire timeline is just like, I gotta jack off as soon as possible. Oh, like it's just like this like string. Or it's like, I'm so happy people watch my porn so that I can like jack off to the idea of people watching my porn. And it's like, I was sitting there thinking like, I can't imagine like, what if these people are like my coworkers and I'm just like chatting to my coworker, I'm being like, hey, you want to get lunch? And maybe in their head they're just like, oh, I want to go home and jack off already. And I was just like sitting on it like, I wonder if there are a lot of people like this. Like maybe I'm not like horny enough, like I want to get home from work, like I want to go home, you know, I don't want to work, but I don't like want to go home specifically so I can jack off. Like I don't like daydream my whole day about like how I can jack off. Like it's not really like my daily life of like, oh, I really need to go home and masturbate. It's just like it's like not what I do. Isn't that their marketing? Maybe it is, but like it seems so like, I don't know. I guess I thought their Twitter would also have like normal content too, but then it's just like a string of like horny thoughts like every day I need to go home and jack off, and I'm like, what the? Maybe there are many people like that? Really? Wow. Can't lie, I've had that thought once in a while. Maybe this is just how people are. I just hide it. You know, I feel like this is like my second like life realization, where it's like, first, like I remember when I was in like secondary school, like when I was in like middle school, like sex education class, like our teacher sat down and she was like, all men jack off, like everyone around you, all the men in this room have definitely jacked off before. And I like turned around to all my really like innocent looking male friends and I was like I was like, oh no, they're all jacking off. And then like, you know, I became an adult, I lived life, and I was like, this is acceptance, this is fine. You know what? It's fine. And then now I like look at these tweets, I'm like, wait, it's deeper than that? Do they all just spend their days thinking about how soon they want to jack off when they go home? Is this it? Is innocence real? I'm surprised the boys didn't cheer when she said that. They were all just like silent. They were just like... I was just like, wow. I'm trying to understand men. Maybe this is my like life mission. These are the things I'm thinking about throughout my day. They might be thinking about you when they do it. I'm sure somebody has probably thought about me before, and that's okay. Whatever floats your boat. Chat, you can even think about me and I really wouldn't be offended. You can do whatever you want. Honestly, like, I guess the thought has crossed my mind sometimes, and whenever I get back home, I just go to bed instantly. I mean, there's nothing there's like nothing wrong with like pleasuring yourself. It's just the idea that you go throughout your day and you're just like not focused on anything because you're just like, I gotta get home, I gotta jack off, is where I'm like, are you okay? I'm rubbing one out for you, chat. Is this the type of chat we're building? I've never been that desperate yet. Aw. Well, Chad, if you ever start making porn, let me know. There's not enough porn for women out there. I've been feeling kind of sad because I've been going to like Reddit looking for like things, but all the content like is always made for dudes. Like even like male content is made for gay men, and I'm like, what about me? Where's my ball pictures? It can be damaging only having that in your head. It should only be done once a week. We're slowly moving to Gooner chat. The Gooners are gonna come in soon. Masturbating once per week. I don't know. These were just the things on my mind. I don't know, am I just as bad? I guess I'm not really thinking about like... I'm not thinking about like masturbation all day at work. I'm thinking about like... I guess I'm thinking about porn, but I'm thinking about porn for different reasons. I'm thinking about balls for different reasons. Am I just as bad? Maybe I am just as bad. Just bad in a different way. I'm like the non-horny sexual bad. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's what I was doing. That's how I was going about my day today. Yeah. Well, anyway, those are my thoughts. You are bad, but not the sex craving side. I am bad? Darn. I read on Twitter that beating off 21 times a month has been linked to reducing prostate cancer. Is it like specifically 21 times, or is it like a 21 time like minimum? If you have these types of thoughts, you're nowhere good. God forbid I look for satisfactory porn. It's so sad. Destroy Dick December is real. Is that actually a thing? I only know about like No Nut November. It's a meme image. Oh. It's what comes after NNN. Oh, DDD. Should only be once a week, so it can cause many issues like hair loss, lower testosterone levels, loss in concentration, sexualizing everything. It's the 22nd of April and I'm already in September. Pretty cool idea. Let me find it one sec. Huh. I should read more about these things. I feel like I've been quite peaceful the last couple days. Maybe because I've been so like busy with So, because I've been so busy with work, I haven't had time to have weird thoughts. Will Nae have a No Not November content? You want me to also No Not November? Am I supposed to join in on this? I don't have any nuts though. Am I supposed to do some kind of entertaining content while you guys do No Not November? What's the concept here? No looking at nuts November? That's kind of hard. Okay, I posted it in Discord. Destroy Dick December. Not once on the first day, twice on the second, 3 times on the third, and so on. That's a lot of effort. Girls make guys nut and guys try not to nut. Are you suggesting that you want me to try to make you nut? Is that the suggestion here? Is 31 times even possible? I think anything is possible if you try. I feel like the not looking at nuts is definitely not possible. I can do it. 31 times in 24 hours sounds dangerous. Like maybe if you take like naps throughout the day and try to like replenish and heal, like Viagra and naps, and then you just like spend the entire day like that, maybe it would work, I would say. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to have peener, unfortunately. Never had that experience. What can you do? Can you imagine? That's like how you spend your New Year's Eve and someone's like, yeah, how did you celebrate like the year crossing? I was trying to nut 31 times in one day. That would be such a great way. I wish somebody would answer me that way when I ask them, hey, how'd you celebrate New Year's? Wait, how did I even celebrate New Year's this year? I think I forgot. What did I do? Oh, I went to the oh! I remember now. I was at the gym on New Year's Eve. That's what I was doing. I looked at the clock and I was like, Happy New Year. And I was like the only one in the gym. I was like, damn, where is everybody? Maybe this is how we celebrate December together. I'll like cheer chat on while you all try to do like destroy Dick December. I'll cheer you all on. I'll send you feet pics to encourage you. Don't know if it works, but surely I'll do my best. I'm so sleepy. I crashed at like 11:30 p.m. or something yesterday. I was like dead fried. Alex Phantom 888, thank you so much for the follow. Hi Naya, how are your glutes Maximus? They are okay. I actually lied. I just wanted to do a butt related title. I did come back from the gym, but I actually didn't do glute training today. I actually did chest today. But my glutes are a little bit sore from when I did train my glutes a couple days ago. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. Booba training? Yeah, I did some booba training. I think of all like the muscles on my body, I feel like can't train what isn't there. Keiki-kun? 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 Hello? Hello? Keiki-kun? But Wait, what was I trying to say? I got distracted. Oh, I think of all my like various like muscles on my body, like compared to like start strength, I think my chest is easily my strongest though. I can't wait till I can jiggle my titties with my own will. It's gonna be so exciting. Who this new Keiki-kun? Keiki-kun used to be nice to me. Remember when Keiki-kun was nice? I remember that too. When one sit-up? I think I can do a sit-up. I can do a sit-up right now. My abs are strong enough. But hi, Alex Phantom. I'm doing good. We were talking about, like, Destroy Dick December or something. I think I was trying to figure out how to do some events for, like, November, December for No Nut November. This is truly a freaky stream. I always bully you from time to time. I don't remember this. I have selective memory. I erase everything I don't want to remember. I can jiggle my tits. It took me 3 months. I've been doing my chest for like 5 months and I cannot jiggle my tit. When could you do one sit-up? I could do one sit-up a while ago. Probably many months ago, actually. It only takes me like a little bit of ab exercise and then I get back on it. Nae races when I bully her but remembers when I'm nice and kind to her. Noted. I'm a man. This is bad. It's okay. This chat is only men. This is like a... What's the... Not a sword fight. It's a sausage fest. That's the word I was looking for. He's gonna find that mind muscle connection for booby jiggle. I think I don't have enough testosterone for this. I'm gonna Google how strong were you when you could finally move your boob muscle or your chest muscle? How strong to be able to move chest muscle? Reddit. I should probably check for women. How to bounce your pecs. Learn useless talents. How do you... How strong to be able to move pecs. How do you flex your pecs? You need enough muscles. I think... I couldn't do it for the longest time until I could. I think my chest is like at like... I think I've like graduated from like beginner level lifting. I think I'm at like novice level lifting now. Maybe by the time I hit intermediate, maybe I can... Hello, do you smell that? What do you smell? I can't... Actually, to be honest, even when I do like bench presses or any like chest exercises, I like... Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I can't really feel my chest muscle. Like, I feel like my arm muscle. But then like the next day my chest area will kind of hurt and I'm like, oh, there was a muscle here. I think it's gonna be a long time before I can jiggle my booba, unfortunately. Maybe. Don't worry, Nae, those muscles are growing. They're growing. We believe in you. You haven't unlocked that muscle yet. I'll get there eventually. I got like... Oh yeah! I don't think I got to... You a beta lifter? Everyone knows you start in the hardest way. I started with a personal trainer on Saturday. I met my personal trainer for the first time. And she was a really short, cute girl. But the thing that shocked me the most was that she had these really long fake nails. And I was like, how does she go to the gym with these really long fake nails? But she managed to give me a massage with extremely long fake nails, so surely she knows what she's doing. You know, I didn't think that somebody who works out would have really long fake nails. I was so surprised. Asking if your personal trainer is single now. My personal trainer is married. She was telling me about her honeymoon. She's married. She's very, 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 very pretty. But she's also very, very, very short. I think she's around the same height as me, like 140. I'm like 148. I think she's about the same height. Maybe like 148 to like 150. Like tiny, tiny girl. Tiny, tiny girl who could probably beat all of chat up because she's quite buff. She would probably squash chat. Momono Heights. She was very small. I didn't expect her to be that short. She had like a really deep voice. Like much deeper than my voice, and I was like, whoa. I was like, chat would love this girl. I don't know what is a honeymoon because I never got a girlfriend. Don't worry, you and the rest of chat. Ah! I just sorry. I was holding my bottle of protein shake in my hand. I was like, what if I squeeze it? And then it just spilled all over my desk. Whoops. Oh, who would have known? If you squeeze a bottle, the liquids pour out. Oh shit. I'm cleaning right now. Karma for flaming us right now? What? I didn't flame you all. Did I flame you all? I think I just have memory loss. I did flame you all, never mind. Why are you like this? What does that mean? That one viewer who calls you mommy would call her real mommy. Okay, what trope do I fall under? Because I'm not a lolly, right? Like, I don't sound like a lolly. I don't look like a lolly. But I'm not like a mommy either, right? What am I? What do I fit under? What crowd do I attract? Moldy girl? Hello? The Nae trope? What does that mean? Please tell me you're a girl. Cheeky Nae. You're just weird. I don't fit a trope. Moldy girl is actually accurate. There's no moldy girl trope though, is there? You're the big sister. I think Slippery Jonkey is the only person that feels that way. There is mole girly. Is there actually? No way. I've never heard of this. Girl bro. Okay, I feel like girl bro is like nattoku dekiru. Like maybe like it kind of fits. Like I can see. Like I don't see that trope very often, but like logically it makes sense to me. You don't fit the moldy girl because you have a job. It's so sad that I have a job, that I have to work. Moldy girl trope is better than this. It's not about the ararara or the uwu, but the yamete. You do kind of give tomboy. You know, I noticed like ever since I shaved my head, people keep staring at me. Or at least that's what Saint-kun tells me because I look at the floor when I walk. But when I look up, there are a lot of eyes on me, very briefly. And I feel so awkward that people keep staring at me. And I went to... you shaved your head? Yeah, I'm bald right now. I'm bald. Yeah, but I was like, you're bald? I am bald. I'm bald. But, I was talking to Saint-kun and I was like, if I just wear like baggy clothes, like I just I think I just pass for like a dude, don't I? And Saint-kun looked at me and he was like, no, you're really curvy. You're like very clearly like very like feminine looking body. And I was like, oh, is this why everyone keeps staring at me? Do I look like a glaringly bald female? Nae, can I rub your head with a cloth as I sing Shine Like a Diamond? You can, but my hair is rapidly growing back. My hair is already growing. You're too curvy to be a dude. Saint-kun has indirect proven that Nae 100% has ass. I do have ass. Your hair was so nice, my hair was dying. You know, how do you not look like a crackhead with bald? I think I look quite cute, even bald. Bro, what character creating? Oh, I missed the hair. No, my hair is already like, it's already starting to feel kind of soft. Like other people have already been like, oh, your hair is growing back already. Kisaj, thank you so much for the follow. Last time I went bald, I swear I got stopped by the police every other day. I've been enjoying like baldness a lot more. Like I shower a lot more than before, which is really exciting. Showers don't take that long. So I shower almost every day now, which is an achievement for me. Cause before I showered like maybe like twice or like 3 times a week. But now I shower frequently. Last time I went bald, I got absolutely flamed, but it's alright now. I've been wearing a wig when I go out to like work or go out to see people, but when I just go out for like grocery shopping or like gym and stuff, I just like stay bald. Oh, but I did I do like vocal lessons, and my like coach saw me and she was like, "Can I touch your hair? Can I rub your head?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I think chat, we should all become bald together. You do vocals? Yeah, I take vocal lessons. If you want to hear me sing, you can check out my covers or my original song. I haven't joined the Discord yet, so each time you mention you're bald, I can only imagine your avatar bald, and I just can't imagine it properly. I think in Discord, I just sent a photo of like the top of my head, where you can see it's like, I think I can post it. 1 second. Let me rip it from my Discord. My hair is already growing out. I don't know how long mine is now. I'm super bald now. Hello. I mean, I usually wear a wig most of the time, but I am also bald. Well, my hair is already growing back pretty fast though. Literally the dentless head. My head is super perfect. I look great bald. So I do voice acting and I do co-balls. Voice acting is so hard. I don't know how people can do it. Bro looks like a monk. You know, I felt that way too. After I shaved my head, I was like, man, I look like I'm on my way to the temple right now. I love rubbing my head back when I just went bald. Yeah, when I rub my head now, it doesn't have like the spiky feel as much because my hair has grown out a little bit. So it's been a little bit sad and lonely. I'm gonna grow my hair out very slowly, so it's not really a problem. I would call that almost bald, but that's just an opinion. They didn't let me shave it any smaller, so... Nae, would you grow a wolf cut? I had a wolf cut. Have you never seen my wolf cut? I had a wolf cut before I shaved my head. Oh, I mean this time? No, probably not. I think I'm just gonna grow my hair out long. I was so stressed at work, I shaved it bald during lunch. Oh god, after that monk comment, I can only imagine that picture, but with an arrow tattoo, the Avatar, the Last Airbender. You know, I had somebody start calling me Aang after I shaved my head, so that's fine. I joined in your Discord. Thank you, thank you. Join the NSFW channel. It's my favorite part of that Discord. I always recommend. And I thought I would regret shaving my head. Like, I thought I would be like, oh my god, what have I done? But I've been chilling. Wigs are actually really, really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with wigs. I already bought 2 different ones. I just got a new one today. You've got a good hairline. Okay, it also helps that I'm not actually balding. Like, I have a lot of hair and my hair is growing in. No McDonald's looking hairline. I was born with such wonderful genetics. That's why I'm so cute. I sent my finished drawing in, so I hope you liked it. You drew something? Oh wow, this is quite cool. There's so many like artists in chat, like so many people who can draw. If you all saw me draw, you'd probably laugh. My drawings are not so hot. Also, when I wore a helmet after getting bald, it was so wide suddenly. Being bald is quite fun. What was I about to say? Art is art. It's time for an art stream night. You know, somehow I've never done an art stream before. Time to draw a new mascot. I think a while back, like 2 subathons ago, I drew some characters as a subathon reward. I used to really like drawing when I was younger, but I don't really draw anymore. I guess I'm very busy with other things. Yeah, we need to draw a mascot, chat. I was gonna ask somebody, but then I was really indecisive about what to make for my mascot. But I think I do agree that you all should not be Peaches. You should be something that like interacts with Peaches, like eats the peaches or like watches the peach. I think I agree with that sentiment. I think Dovin mentioned in the Discord. It's like a human? No, you're not. You guys aren't humans. You're degens. Degens aren't human. Degens are degens. You're my degens. A farmer washing peaches. Peach with arms and legs. I don't know, the concept is like the hard part. I feel like the drawing is the easier part. Or it's like I can just find someone to draw, but I have to think, you know? Animal Crossing villager. What about copyright? For your degens, huh? You guys aren't more like you're our degen? Am I owned by chat? Am I the pet in this relationship? I'm a little doggy. Am I the owner or am I the pet? How does this work? You are in the petri dish, I'm in the petri dish? I feel like Cupisis should be put in the petri dish, if anything. We do pay you for content created. Speaking of Peaches, I recently got an ad for Peaches for a gacha game. What kind of ad is that? Is it like an ad like... Is the gacha game like a peach game? Or is it like you pull and you get peaches in the game? Or like... How does that work? I do not picture Nae as a dog. You strike me as more of a bird of some kind. A bird? But birds would probably eat peaches, right? Am I gonna get eaten? Do you really want to see? Yeah, I'm down to see. Have I ever told you guys I once played one of those like anime porn games before? Because like I was like commissioned to make like an advertisement for like an anime porn game, and I needed to like take footage from the actual game like in order to make the advertisement. Like they didn't send it to me. They're like, "Oh, can you record it yourself?" And I was like, "Oh, sure." And I realized there was like I didn't like I had never played like an anime porn game before, so I tried it out, and like aside from the R18 scenes, it was actually a pretty banger game. I had quite a lot of fun. I was like hooked on it for a little bit. I think you would like collect like these magical girls and stuff off, and then or like you're like training your warriors who can use magical powers and like battling. And then like when you like evolve them or like you like get this like bond level with them, you get like an R18 scene where I think you basically like fuck them to like unlock their powers or something. And I was like, oh, the R18 plot is a little not there for me, but I was like, oh, the game itself was kind of fun. But I remember I got paid to make this ad, and I was just sitting there and I was like, huh, well, I guess this is one thing I can have on my resume. Checkbox made porn ad. Oh, that game sounds familiar. Well, it's probably a lot of games are like that. Hi, Daddy Doo. You always come in at the worst times. Sounds like a generic hentai anime. Yeah, I was just surprised that the actual like battle system and stuff was pretty fun. I was like, wow. Like I thought porn games, like I thought the game itself would be really like boring. But the game itself I would get pretty hooked on. But like for me it's kind of hard to understand like the flow of how one like uses like porn games, because there's like some porn content and then some like non-porn content, right? So are you just like playing your battle, like you're battling your monsters and you win your battle and you're like, yeah, fun game, and it's like boom, R18 scene and she's sucking your dick, and it's like, oh, is it like now, like okay, you rip out the meat and you've got this image, and like is it now the time you just gotta like go out of nowhere? Because there's like no build up, like there's no like gradual, it's just like boom. But like what if you're not in the mood, or do you just like come in the mood of like, okay, I want to beat my meat, but I'm gonna play this game for like 20 minutes first, and then after I've hit the evolution like 1 hour in, I can finally start? Or are you like beating in like the plain plot content too? I don't really get it. You have no choice but to be in the mood. You use the plot to lead you to the corn content. Anyway, I was just really confused. I don't quite understand how it works. It's like when people play Nikke, the game is bait, but the story is S tier. But Nikke is just like horny, but it's not like straight up porn. It's called unlocking the game gallery. Do you like unlock all of the game gallery and then you do your job? Or is it like the playing part is more like foreplay, but it's like the most non-sexual foreplay alive? Like, yeah, let's battle these monsters. Like, what the? Is the definition of porn not just things that get you excited that you don't want other people to know about? If so, doesn't that mean there's no such thing as porn to someone who doesn't care? You know, that's a very interesting question you have there. I don't know what the formal definition of porn is. Things that get you excited that you don't know what you don't want other people to know about. Well, what if you don't care if other people know about it? Does that mean it's not porn anymore according to that definition? Nice, like playing Nekopara NSFW edition. There's an NSFW edition of Nekopara. I've never played, like, aside from the one that I played for like my job, I've never played an NSFW game before, I don't think. Fighting the monsters, there's tears in strategic places, or the guy has his pants ripped. Okay, maybe the one I played was just too pure then, because there was none of that. It was just like a wholesome, like, fun RPG kind of vibe, and then like, boom, you get like the, what's it called? Like the art, like the CG, and I was like, wow. Best $5 of my life. I wish we could stream like weird games on Twitch. It would be so much fun if we all just played like an NSFW game together. Surely there's a website for this, but I'll think about it. I know, I'm not here to get banned. You can just make an alt account. Porn doesn't have to be something you want to keep hidden. Like, sex is really mundane, all things considered. I think so too. Do it on Patreon or OnlyFans live stream. Is that gonna be my first OnlyFans content? Guys, let's play a porn game together. I'm so curious about all the porn games that Steam keeps recommending me. I wonder if they have good plot. I feel like Cyberpunk and Witcher has a good handle on NSFW and game balance. I cannot imagine a game possibly making me horny that I feel like I'm pretty down to just play and see what's up. Probably just AI generated slop at this point. Don't play Steam porn games, they're so lame. Unfortunate. They're always in my recommendations. I recommend Black Souls if you like RPG Maker games and be sad. Are we talking about RPG Maker games? Black Souls. Oh. NSFW content in an RPG Maker? What does that mean? If you want the good porn games, look for Japanese VN games. I guess Japan is the one that makes all this stuff. I feel like so many like previous like RPG Maker games were so like casually like really rapey. Like not NSFW, but I just remember like I think I played like Mogeko Castle or something a really long time ago, and it's just casually like, oh yeah, MC gets captured by the monsters and like brutally raped, and I'm like, oh okay, what a ending. JP is best loot producer. Like they'll hit you with such a normal game, and it's like, got time for this like sex slave ending, and I'm like, what the hell? I played like 15 porn games. You counted? Of course, Japan makes all the good porn stuff. Anime and hentai both originated in Japan. Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds mid. You know, actually, now that I think about it, something I can't, like, I have a hard time watching in, like, fictional content is definitely, like, torture. Like, I think, like, torture is kind of uncomfortable for me to watch, I would say. Like, I think I can handle a lot of things, but torture kind of... And I don't mean, like, torture of like BDSM, kind of like, oh, it kind of hurts kind of thing, but I mean, like torture. Like, we are not happy torture. Like, we are genuinely in really, really bad pain and things are going bad kind of torture. Like, we are not enjoying, we are not having a good time. Like, torture is... You mean, like, amputation? Yeah, I think amputation or, like, cutting off limbs. Or, like, well, just torture. I know because, like, I think, hello, thank you so much for being here and making our day brighter as I talk about torture porn. You mean like Rona? I was just thinking like I watched like the redo of Healer like anime, which is really not that bad. It's like quite mild, but I will just say I didn't like enjoy like I can watch it, but I'm kind of like when they're like breaking the fingers and like bending them backwards, I'm just like, oh, like it looks like it hurts. Like I don't I was like, I don't really like to watch this. Things don't need to be happy. What is butt training? Were you at the gym? Yeah, I was at the gym. I go to the gym a bunch of times and my butt is very sore. I don't know. Or maybe it's just anime torture that bothers me. Maybe real humans getting tortured wouldn't bother me as much. Nice, I hope your workout is good. Thank you. Redo of Healer, I don't think I've seen that one yet. What's it called? What was it? Kaifuku Jutsushi no Yari Naoshi or something like that? What's the English name? Kaifuku Jutsushi no Yari Naoshi. Oh, it is called Redo of Healer. Okay, I was right. It's like I think it's like about this guy who like gets like sent. I think he's like a healer, and I think every time he like heals or something, I think it like causes him pain or something, and I think he was turned into like a slave by a bunch of these girls. So then he like goes back in time to take revenge on all the girls who harassed him, and I think he basically turns them into like sex slaves and like brainwashes them and rapes them all. I think something along the lines of that. Yeah, I didn't really mind most of the. Is that an anime? Yeah, it got turned into an anime. Yeah, it's like time travel revenge porn basically. It just picked up a little bit of like, only does it to like one girl, the others like die. Do you consider ball kicking BDSM or torture? It depends. It's like, did you ask for it? Like, did you consent to it? Did you want to get your balls kicked? Then BDSM. Are you not consenting to it and you really don't want to get your balls kicked? Then torture. I think it's my consent. Consensus. That one doesn't ring a bell. I have to add it to my list of 100+ animes I've yet to watch. There's a lot of anime I need to watch too. I'd say I'd rather actually watch hentai than that. I think it might be categorized as like a hentai. I mean, I guess it was originally like a light novel or something though. I don't remember. Why am I thinking about this again? Oh, it's because I was thinking about the advertisement I made. I always wonder how I land on these conversation topics. I was thinking a lot today, chat. I was thinking about a lot of different things. I think I was like thinking, she think and then she forgot. My memory is not so hot. When are you not thinking a lot? I don't know, I'm always thinking. My brain doesn't really clear up. Like, you know how like sometimes like people talk about like you ask men, like they're like staring into this, like they're like just staring into space, and you ask them like, what are you thinking about? And they're like, I'm not thinking of anything, like I'm thinking of nothing. I don't really understand because my head is always racing. Like there is no thinking of nothing. There is always a thought. There's always content. I'm never thinking of like nothing. I don't understand. Recently I've been watching Overlord. I just finished season 1. It's honestly the anime I enjoyed the most since, what says Bofuri? B0 Furi? I heard Overlord was good. I feel like it had like a good opening or something. I haven't watched anime much, but I feel like I listen to a lot of like openings and endings and I really like them. Can't relate. I would look at the void for a few more seconds until I heard them. Yeah. Wait, I had a thought and I'm trying to remember what that thought is. Oh, I remembered now. I don't think you would like Overlord if you don't like torture. Maybe it depends on how how graphic the torture is, maybe. You have to throw away your pity for the human side away. I think it depends on how graphic the torture is. I think I'm actually okay with gore because gore is sometimes like almost like unrealistic. Like it's so gross that like it separates from realism for me. So because of that, gore is like I'm kind of fine with it. Like because it's so realistic to a point where I would never see it in reality, it actually feels unrealistic. Maybe I need to think about this a little more. I need to figure out what are my lines for like torture. Like what kind of torture am I okay with and what kind of torture am I not okay with? I legit have to take meds because I get headaches from having too many thoughts in my head at once. I'm always holding a lot of thoughts, but then they fade and then they come back and then they fade and then they come back and then I have to like keep grabbing them. I mean, it's not graphically. The novel did a better job of telling what actually happened to the human side. Actually, I haven't really like enjoyed much like fictional content for a really long time because I'm always so busy. I like busy working. I work my 2 jobs. I work as a freelancer. I work my main job. And then I come home and I stream and chat with all of you. That's why I have to combine like things I want to do with like streaming time. She's busy assing. I'm busy trying to build a hot bod right now. One part was an elf getting used as an SS for bugs while still being alive. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're hot enough? What the fuck? I don't know. Hot Nae when cold Nae walks in. What is cold Nae gonna be like? Nae, I have an opinion. I need to have breakfast. Should I have strawberry milkshake cereal or strawberry waffles? Is strawberry milkshake cereal like you have cereal and instead of milk you put strawberry milk in, or do you put a milkshake in? Or is it cereal and then you have a strawberry milkshake on the side? What does this mean? Banana milkshake? No, Cupisis, that wasn't an option. No. Too late, that's an option now. The thought I was holding on to earlier was that I feel like there's not enough like NSFW content like targeted at women. Like chat says it exists and it does exist, but I think I wish it was more plentiful. Maybe I need to like search through like OnlyFans a little more, or like search through various things. So BLs? I don't know. Maybe like I personally am not like a BL consumer, so I don't get it. It's cereal that has strawberries in the cereal, and when it mixes with the milk, it makes it taste like strawberry milkshake. Oh. Go for the strawberry waffles. Strawberry waffles sound good. That's a lie. You told me you read BL, manhwas. I read BL, but I don't read it for the NSFW content. Like, I don't read it like porn. Like, I read it for romance because I want to read a romance story. That's why I read BL. Or I hallucinated a new memory. No, I do read BL, but I don't read it like with that kind of like purpose in mind. Yeah, sure, tell it to the judge. Wow, I see how it is. Nobody believes me. It's like how men like to read Yuri. Yeah, that's probably right, I think. And not that I understand the brain of men. Also, did you read Tiger's Den? I have not read Tiger's Den. What is it? Tiger's Den. Okay, clearly I wasn't gonna find anything by just googling Tiger's Den. I don't know what I was doing. I love Yuri. I actually have not really read that much Yuri in my life. I think I read like half of like Citrus, maybe a really long time ago. I'm Yuri. I think I don't like women enough to read Yuri. No, sorry, I'm sitting here, I'm having this realization, like, again, like, I think I just really love men. Because, like, You know how like when you read like BL, like all the characters are basically men? Like 95% of the characters are men, and even if there's a woman, it's like a really, really, really like side unimportant character. Like all the friends are men, all the coworkers are men, like everyone is a man. I feel like it's like the opposite, like when it's Yuri, because everyone is a woman, all the friends are women, your teachers are women, your coworkers are women, like everyone is a woman. And there's so many women that I don't want to read. Are we just talking today? I usually don't watch this sort of stream, but I'm enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. Yes, we are just talking today. This is part of my the stream is labeled like a NAE Night stream, and NAE Night is just my like, it's usually like shorter streams where I just like Zatsu. Sometimes I play like a little game, usually like a simple game. The goal is just to like stream a little more and hang out with chat. But when the stream is labeled with a game, we will have a game in mind. How is butt training, Naya? I didn't train my butt today, I lied, but it's pretty good. I was asking my personal trainer like advice on how I can like better train my butt, and she gave me a lot of advice because I think like I was really bad at using my butt in like exercises. Like I kept using my thighs instead, so she was like helping me like readjust. Peaceful vibes, so questionable content. How do you stayed? I thought you came in and heard me talking about like torture porn or like playing like porn game or something, and I thought you would have dipped. Sometimes she plays Slay the Spire while doing this. Sometimes I do play Slay the Spire. Today is not a Slay the Spire day though. Or sometimes I do like puzzles and stuff. Slay the Spire, I haven't played that in ages. Recently I've been playing similar games like Commander Quest though. I was really late on like the Slay the Spire train. Like it was in my wish list for a really, really long amount of time. And then I never actually bought it. And then only like maybe like a couple months ago I finally bought Slay the Spire and I was playing it. But I was like a total beginner. I mean, I'm still a total beginner. I don't think I've even unlocked all the cards. What would you do if I wasn't Cupisis but Cam Ming? I would probably just still think you're Cupisis. That's the only answer. Wait, why does the Twitch Cupisis have one more S than the YouTube Cupisis? What is going on? What is this? I should find more like chill, simple games I can play. Commander Quest is a little more advanced to Slay the Spire, but I would argue it's easier despite being more complex. I wanna see. Commander Quest. Because I forgot the canon of the old Twitch Cupisis. Commander Quest on Steam. Oh, is this like a top-down kind of game? Or is this a card game? Oh, it's a card game. It's a card game. Ah, I see. It does kind of look like Slay the Spire. Well, I mean, it's a deck builder game, yeah. It looks fun. I'll add it to my wishlist right now. I think I still have a lot of content left to play on like Slay the Spire though. Like, there is much left for me to do. Hi Zaya! Feel free to lurk. Take care, enjoy your lurk. It's both? Yes, that's true. It could be both. I think after I finish Pokemon, I think the next game on my like list of like things I want to play is probably gonna be Atorie Yumiya, I'd say. Or like one Atorie game I think I want to do. But you played Inscription. If you like puzzles and Slay the Spire, you might like Inscription. Let me see. Inscription. Oh, is this also a card battler? Oh, it looks kind of scary though. Oh, if it's horror, I don't know if I can. I think it looks too scary for me. I'm really bad with horror. Like I think I'm one of like the worst possible like horror streamers in existence. Just based on the images, I don't think I can handle it. She doesn't like horror games. It's not that I don't like horror games. I think I actually do like horror games a lot. But I'm like too scared to play them myself, and they give me trauma, and then I get like nightmares for the next like many days. I'm really like, I can't cope with it. Like I start crying. It's not super horror. The atmosphere is a bit scary, but there's nothing really all that scary. I think there are like a few clips we can send to Grim to show like how bad my horror tolerance is. Like, it doesn't even have to be like a jump scare. Like the bar is like really low. Like, I think if you play some like creepy music or something, that's like enough to make me so uncomfortable I need to quit the game. I don't think a single person in chat would vouch for me being able to play any kind of horror game. Like, I cannot even play like pixel RPG horror game. The real horror game is dealing with chat. Really, I think chat is pretty comfortable to deal with. Chat is just like my cute little degens, you know? Huh, I wonder now that we're going back to the mascot thing, I wonder if there's a good way to like convey like degen. What is like the stereotypical image of what a degen looks like? Hear me out. If it was a naughty horror game, would it be playable? Okay, you all know like Euphoria, right? Like the hentai Euphoria. I tried to watch Euphoria, but it scared me so much. Like the sounds made me so uncomfortable. I couldn't stand watching one episode. So the answer is no, it's not playable. Euphoria was a little bit too intense for me. I got really scared. Maybe because also Euphoria borders on like torture, but like the vibe was so scary. A maggot? You know, somebody suggested the mascot be like a worm, right? Because maybe like a worm would eat a peach. Do we like downgrade it to make it like... Do we like downgrade it to like a maggot? Euphoria is torture hentai. I know it is torture hentai, but like the music is scary. Like torture I can watch, but it makes me uncomfortable. Does that make sense? Like I can watch it. It's fine. It's just like discomfort. But like Euphoria was like scary. Discomfort and scary are not the same feelings. It was scary. Euphoria scared me. You know, if you don't believe me, we can just like watch Euphoria in like Discord together. We can have like a Discord like Euphoria night, and we'll watch it, and I will show you how scared I get watching Euphoria. Like, what if it's an anime game where you enter a haunted house, but instead of phasmophobia, you exorcise the spirits by banging them? Like, no, I don't think that's gonna work. When you say mascot, all I can think of is a cute little thing like Happini, and I think it's because of the boa on your head and the pink hair. You're so wholesome, Grim. You're great. Stay you. A mascot for chat, I misunderstood. Oh, good. Yeah. I call my viewers MomoMean, so we're looking for a MomoMean mascot to represent chat. What's Euphoria? Is Slippery Donkey serious? Maybe Slippery Donkey. I can't tell if he's serious or not. Slippery Donkey seems like the type of person who would have watched Euphoria once in his life. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm wrong. I think Google is your friend here. It's basically just torture hentai. I actually haven't watched it. It's basically torture hentai. You can look it up. The tube scene gave me PTSD. I never even watched Boku no Pico. I think Euphoria is not as classic as Boku no Pico. Yeah, Euphoria was honestly really scary for me. Like the music freaks me out. The music in Euphoria freaks me out. But yeah, my horror tolerance is so low. There's another game I played. What was it called again? Shoot, it was like a two-player game. Two-player game. What was it called again? Let me look at my Steam library. There's another game that wasn't even tagged as horror, but it was too scary for me. It was like Oh, Cookie Monster 648. Thank you so much for the follow. It was like some kind of like puzzle game. It's like a two-player game. What's it called again? Hold on, it's in my Steam library. I'm gonna look. It's oh, it's We Were Here. I think some of you might have played it before. Have you all played We Were Here before? Let me pull it up on Steam. Yes, I played it. I played this game with a friend of mine who, by the way, also got canceled for being a groomer. What a sucky world I live in. All my friends got canceled for being groomers. But anyway, so I played this game with my friend, and I think I managed for like an hour or something, and then we tried to do a puzzle together, and it scared me so much that I got so distressed that I was like screaming and shrieking, and I started like sobbing miserably, and my friend was like, "Are you okay?" And then I had to quit. I was like, "I can't play this anymore. I can't play this anymore. I can't take it." So yeah, it's amazing, but the game puzzle was so hard. The game was really interesting, but like it was too scary for me. I couldn't take it. I mean, I like them, but how do they like children romantically? How does one like children? That's when you knew it was Drover for Nae. Was it Drover because my friend was a groomer, or was it a Drover because I got scared in a puzzle game? Yeah. I lost so many friends because they all got canceled for being groomers. Maybe I should have realized the signs. I'm not sure. Hey Nae, have you considered getting some games you can play with chat sometimes, like the Jackbox party packs that have multiple games? Yes, sometimes we do play games with chat. It's usually during like subathon or some kind of special event. We did play, during my last subathon, we played Jackbox together with chat. And before that, we played Mario Kart together with chat. So it does happen. It's quite like a rare, like maybe like once a year, twice a year kind of thing, but we do it. Maybe we can play on my birthday coming up. It's mostly with locks. Hey, Valorant is different. Valorant is not a party game. Vibe checker radar is busted. Well, yeah, I guess I just attract the groomers, you know? I think it's because I'm nice to people. You know, I think it's because like you'll come to me and you'll be like, "Oh, I'm really crushing on this like 15-year-old girl," and I'll be like, "You know, why is that happening? What's going on? Why do you feel this way?" And then they just stick around me, and I'm like, maybe we should approach these feelings a little bit differently. Maybe you shouldn't be sleep calling with a 15-year-old when you're in your mid-20s, you know? Like, let's think about this a little more. She's not mature yet. Maybe you shouldn't be approaching her in a sexual fashion. You just gotta think about it. Oh, I wish I discovered your channel then. I only discovered your channel because of the last Mystery Dungeon stream. I was honestly really surprised that you came for my Zatsu. I thought you would only stop by for a Mystery Dungeon. Which is fine too, I appreciate it. You need to be more like angry Naemon. Well, these days I haven't encountered these kinds of people lately, you know? Everyone around me is pretty mature. They go after people who are responsible, consenting adults. Some things you can't really therapy talk out of people. I don't know, one day we can fix the groomers. One day we can get them to stop. But now that I'm a little older, the groomers don't really talk to me anymore, so there's not much I can do, you know? They've all gone in their own ways, looking for another minor to approach. Us, adult Nae, is no good anymore. We'll make some new friends, it's okay. Huh? What's up, Cupises? What's the huh for? Oh man, it's almost midnight. Manipulators can tell when you're impressionable or too trusting yet. Are you hag age yet? What age is hag age? At what age do you start being a hag? Now that I think about it, does chat think I'm old? I don't think so. I think chat views me as baby. At least I like to think it's that way. Chat doesn't think I'm a hag, surely. Am I? You start being hag at 18. If we are hags at 18, then there's nobody in this chat who shouldn't be a hag. I feel like Nae is old. What? You are sister? I'm sister? I think you're like 28. Like 80 in my opinion. What? Sankun, my baby, so he's 25. Our baby's 25. All the Valorant kids think I'm like 19 though. Everyone's aging me up. They all think I'm their age. They think I'm like 17 with them. Meanwhile, my chat thinks I'm 28. From what I can tell, you're most likely you're like at most early 20s. Then again, I'm awful at guessing ages. You're like 24 in my mind. Interesting. The freaky Indian man thought you were 18 too. You know... Oh, I remember. Good thing he's banned now. Oh yeah, the guy I had to ban on YouTube before. I remember when I was like a wee like middle schooler. I thought like people who were I thought like 19-year-olds were like so cool for whatever reason. Like I thought like 19-year-old is like, oh my god, like the really mature, sexy adult, like what, like hot, like I was so attracted. I was like 19-year-olds are so hot. It was like me when I was like a wee child. And then as I like age upwards, and then I realized it's not like that anymore. I would always like pick a new age to like idolize. Like next I was like, oh my god, 27-year-olds are so hot, so mature, such sexy. And then as we keep going up, I realize that there is no like hot mature age anymore, and I'm like, no, the image is broken. There's no age to idolize anymore. Maybe I just maybe I'll unlock it again as I get older. Maybe I'll be like, maybe soon it'll be like, oh my god, 40-year-old men are so sexy. Maybe that's the next step. 19 is the age with the most screw-ups, but me as a wee child in like elementary, middle school did not know that at the time. I thought they were so like mature and cool. I think I just like the number 19. I think that's what it was. I think odd numbers feel a little bit cooler to me than even numbers, if that makes sense. Like 33 feels a little more attractive than like 32. And 31 feels a little better than 32. Does that make sense? Maybe it's just me. I like odd numbered ages better than even number ages. In my country, a lot had a child when they were 16. Oh, do they? What if I told you all I actually have children already, and the reason why I disappear for periods of time is because I'm busy taking care of my child? Would you all believe me? Is it believable? Could I be a mom? Do I look like I could be a mom? Maybe do I emit the motherly vibe? Baby Senkun? You know what's really like funny about like living with Senkun? Is because like I'm like a nudist, right? Like I don't wear any clothes like most of the time. And Senkun is also like a nudist. Like bro also doesn't wear any clothes. So we're just like naked like 100% of the time. And I recently like rearranged the furniture in my room so that right now my like computer is like the camera on my computer is facing my door behind me. And I was like talking to my therapist a couple days ago, and then Senkun just opens the door like completely in the nude, and I'm like, go away, I'm in something right now. And my therapist is just laughing on the other side as Senkun just like flashes her. And this is probably like the second time this has happened to me. What your therapist think about it? Oh, we didn't talk about it, but I think she didn't question it. Like, I'm sure she's used to this kind of thing. Like, I'm at home, people have their own lifestyles. This is like the second time it's happened, because like the first time it happened was when I was talking to like a recruiter when I was trying to get like a new job. Like I just saw my recruiter's like eyes go like, and I was like, what's going on? I look in like the corner of my camera and there's like Senkun's like naked ass. Yeah, Senkun has gotten scared. He's like, you should move your camera. Like, I keep accidentally flashing people on your stream, or not your stream, sorry, like in your like meetings and stuff. And I'm like, I think I used to be a little embarrassed, and now I just find it really funny. I'm just like, oh, sorry, my husband was behind me. Yeah, you're meant for each other. What do you mean we're meant for each other? The fact we're both nudists. Wow, late night stream. Hi, Dobin. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for it until I run out of things to zatsu about or I get too tired. I'm so jealous. What part are you jealous of? Are you jealous that like these like random therapists have to see like naked Senkun in my camera? Do you never let him know you're gonna have the camera on? Well, I told him like if you hear me talking, you shouldn't come in my room. But like sometimes he can't really hear me talking, so he just like opens the door and checks on what I'm doing, and it's just like boom. Yeah, I guess that's one unfortunate thing about like the current era with like video calls and stuff. Nae is married? I have a sweet partner, Mr. Senkun. We live together. How you been? Hi Eric. Hello. I have been good. I spent a lot of time thinking about porn today. We had a lot of various topics today. No, she just uses husband like how weebs use it. I can't tell if that's serious or if that's a joke. Money for figurines. Would stay longer, but I go for now. It was fun talking. Thank you for coming by, Grim. Take care. She's talking about her fictional anime husband. He's real! Senkun is real! Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I literally can't do, like, the no looking at nuts November, because I literally see nuts every single day. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. Bro walks around naked in my house. What am I supposed to do? Sure, Nae, let's ask your therapist about his Senkun. My therapist saw Senkun in the nude behind me. We know he's real. There's proof. He's real, but sometimes it's hard to believe he's real. Why, Daddy? Why? You've met him. You know, you're making me laugh. I didn't expect you to be dishonest. Oh, was I dishonest? What did I say? She's still delulu about her fictional husband? Why is chat gaslighting me? I have husband! Fake tell him to come here then? He's at his part-time job! A lot of people don't admit personal stuff about their life. That's what I mean. I have no filter. You can ask me anything. Like, you can ask me like when my like last period was. You could ask me like when I last masturbated. You can ask me anything. I don't care. No filter. Nothing. Freedom. Actually, I think I was too embarrassed to tell you guys what kind of porn I watch, but I think that's about it. We don't need to know that. Unfortunate. Like, in a how is he a real person way? But why? He's so real. What about him seems unreal? Why you think Saint-kun going to work at midnight? You know, bro, you remind me of one of my friends, and she is way too honest as well. I just have no filter. I mean, you can ask me anything, and I'll probably answer. I would even tell you my 3 sizes, except I've never measured my 3 sizes before. There are very few things that I will not say. We've had issues with it before. All those doxing incidents. Anyone want to exchange addresses with me? You know, I actually found out something kind of like funny about like Saint-kun the other day. Because we were talking about like how we met. This VTuber seems to believe the enhancement of gluteal dimensions is beneficial. I think it is very beneficial. It's very important. Butt is number 1. We are booty club here. But anyway, I was like talking to Saint-kun the other day, and we met on like a dating app a long time ago. And I was like joking to him. I was like, "You're so lucky I swiped on you because your dating profile literally was like photos of playing Valorant, and like the app we use listed out like stuff like highest education and like income and stuff like that." And I was like, "Aren't you lucky I swiped right on this guy who only had photos of him playing Valorant, like $0 income, and then his education said middle school graduate for like highest education attained." And I was like, "Aren't you so lucky? Like, who would have swiped right on this profile?" And he was like, "What? Middle school graduation? Like, I graduated more than middle school. Why did my profile say like middle school graduation?" I was like, "What? You didn't know that your dating profile said like highest education attained was a middle school?" And he was like, "What? It's not." And when I talked to him, he told me he dropped out of high school. So at the time, I was just like, "Oh yeah, okay, middle school graduate. Like, makes sense to me." And he was like, "What?" And like, you know, the vast majority of people like graduate like at least like high school, right? And usually if you don't graduate high school, I would say it's like usually due to some kind of like severe like either like family problem or like something like severe has to be going on for you to not even get to high school, right? Like I think like 99% of people or something will graduate like high school. And I was just like laughing at Saint-kun, and I was like, "You paid money to use this dating app, but I bet nobody swiped right on you because you wrote that your peak education was middle school." And like he was like reflecting back to all these girls he talked to on the app, and he was like, "Wait, did they all think I was a middle school graduate?" Like my peak education was middle school, and now he's like, "Wait, I feel so sad now. They all thought I was probably stupid." And I was like, "Oh, you poor dude. All the money on this dating app for what?" When I was younger, one of my friends got pregnant and she was terrified of her dad and called me to go with her so she can tell her parents. And I was in the car and I asked her, like, why didn't you use a condom? She's like, oh, it's not comfortable. It's better this way. And from the food I was eating, I almost choked. I was laughing. You know, I met a family in Japan that has like 9 kids or something. And then they told me that like they're really like Christian and they said like contraception is against the will of God. Like if you use a condom, you're like denying God's wish for life to be made. So they've been going at it. They're like they keep making kids. Every time I meet her, she's pregnant with another child. She's just like, it's against the will of God to use condoms. I'm like, alright, you do you. This is what I mean by how is this guy real? It's okay, I love him. He's great. Are they rich or something? No, they have like 3 kids in a room in like a house. Like I think they have like 3 or 4 kids like sharing one room together and sharing beds together. And they're not doing financially so well, but because it's God's will, they keep making more kids and more kids because this is what God wants for them. If God didn't want them to have kids, they wouldn't have kids. You can't stop God's will, chat. No condoms. I feel like as a guy, I would not accompany a friend, and for something like that out of fear of the dad, I feel like they would automatically think that you're the dad, and that would be really stressful. 1 kid is already expensive enough. I don't know how. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. It was like, they're the only like religious people I've met who were like, contraception is against God. I was like, I've heard a lot of different things. I was like, what? I don't know if God wants your kids to be poor and suffering, but... Is it God's will for them to bone down so much too? I'm more amazed that they have the time when they had like, you know, like 6 children, 7 children, 8 children. And all the kids are born like consecutively, like 1 year after another. Like there's no gap. So all the kids are like babies or like elementary schoolers and it's like boom, more children. I'm like, wow. Oh, so much energy. You gonna have 3 kids and name one of them Cupisis? No, I'm gonna have 5 kids so I can make a Valorant team. It's my dream. I'm gonna raise a full esports team. We'll have them train on FPS from childhood. I'll buy 5 PCs. There's the idea that comes from some conservatively religious people that if God didn't want you to have those kids, she wouldn't have gotten pregnant, so they should just have sex without worry. Yeah. Oh, the 9 kids. It's okay. They're cute. They're all really cute. They're all struggling a little, but they're cute. They're cute, and they're living in Japan, which means they're helping with the population decline here. So they're following Abe Shinzo's wishes. They're doing it. They're having sex. I can't wait to have kids one day. Chat, I want kids. Where are my cute peaches? Which reminds me, I keep forgetting about the mascot topic. Isn't that the guy who got assassinated with the doohickey? It's the guy who got assassinated with the makeshift, the homemade gun. Imagine having kids with Dovin. I don't really want to imagine having kids with Dovin. That thought doesn't really please me. I want kids, but I gotta work on having kids. I gotta stabilize so I can have cute kids. Yes, please do not imagine having kids with me. I don't like the thought. I think we can both mutually agree on never imagining this again. Already thinking about it. Imagine having kids with Naimya. You can imagine having kids with me. What do you think it would be like raising kids with me? It would be a very special experience, I would say, don't you think? Let me harass inside Q's head. So when your profile picture is literally a Pichu and I'm a Pikachu? This was fake. What's the stupidest thing you've done when you was younger? Stupid things I've done. Stupid things I've done. Stupid things I've done. I would never do anything stupid. Stupid things I've done. Huh, that's actually a good question. I feel like I feel like whenever I do something like embarrassing or like sad, I like wipe it from my memory so fast because I don't want to remember. So I can't even like recall that easily. Like maybe it'll come back eventually. Trying to think. Stupid things I did as a kid. What's the worst harassment you ever received? Meeting up with all those groomers? Oh, I guess that is a stupid thing. Like when I was in like middle school, meeting up with like a 23 or 24-year-old guy and getting in his car and getting Wendy's together, Mr. Brad. I guess that's kind of stupid. I could have gotten killed. But he was my friend from gaming, so I'm sure it was okay. What's the worst harassment you've ever received? I feel like I've never been like really harassed in a way that like genuinely bothered me, where I'm like, oh, like this is so upsetting, like I'm truly hurt. Like I've never gotten that bad harassment. I mean, I guess like from like societal perspective, I think the guys who like jacked off to my voice, at least when I was like trying to practice my Japanese, were pretty terrible. I guess that's kind of sucky harassment, like some sucky sexual harassment. But I'm gonna be honest, chat, like, even if any of you were like beating your meat to my stream, like, I wouldn't really be bothered. I would just be like, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the content. So I don't even think the type of thing falls under harassment anymore. Like, I'm so numb. You know? I'm too numb to this. I got harassed too much that the harassment isn't harassment anymore. What did I come back to? Hi, Kikiko. The stupidest thing I did regret when I was younger is I used to jump roof to roof and one of my friends almost died. He almost fell off, my friend. Oh, that is really terrible and traumatizing. That is very scary. Momoman jerking off to Nae streams would be a true freak. What is there to jerk off to? You say, but I mean, that's what I was wondering too. When people started jerking off to me when I was like, when I was trying to practice my Japanese. Like, imagine someone talking to you in like broken English, like, "Hello, my name is Nae. I like game." And then imagine like jerking it to that. Like, I don't really know how that works, you know. But you know, I think like when the horny is horny, nothing will stop the horny. Which one did you get like the most affected? Even if it's a little bit. Worst harassment you've ever seen? I think worst harassment. I think like the truly worst harassments are like too deep to share on stream. Not because it bothers me to share, but because if I talked about it, it would make all of chat uncomfortable. Therefore, I cannot say. Because all of you would get so uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable. It's you guys who are uncomfortable. I can see why they jerk off there. There's a girl on the other side and there's a potential of getting caught, like public sex. I don't know, maybe if you type enough weird stuff, I can catch you in the act of jerking off to my stream. Have you ever drank liquor when you was younger? A little bit, not too much. I was pretty responsible. I didn't drink too much. Why is Javier playing 20 questions? Hey, it keeps the conversation going. I didn't really like alcohol when I was a kid. Like, the flavor really bothered me. Like, it felt really gross to drink. These days, though, I don't really mind it too much. I drink very little, though, which is good. All the better for my health. Keeps the meow. You know, I think a couple weeks ago, I actually, I think Mr. Brad, the guy who I met up with when I was in middle school, when he was like 23 or 24 or something, he had posted a GoFundMe because he was having some financial struggles, and I gave him some money. I was like, here you go, Mr. Brad. Take care. I sent him a message. I was like, I hope you're doing well. And he was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Smiley face. And I was like, you do you, Brad. The little things I can do with my slowly strengthening yen. I gave him some money. Hope it helps him pay the bills. I still don't trust him. He was a wholesome guy. I think those kind of wholesome people don't exist too much nowadays, or they've decreased a lot in number. The times have changed. There was once a time where it was okay for a 25-year-old to meet up with a middle schooler. I think he was 23 or 24, but somewhere around that range. No, there wasn't. Are you sure? I'll always appreciate the canned fish he gave me that he caught himself. Not even if you dealt with a lot of weirdos is not a reason to give other weirdos a free pass. There was never. Even Mr. Weirdo Cupisis doesn't agree? Damn. I think back in the old days in the 2000s, I didn't think people care that much, but they hang out without adults. I suppose so. Wow, even Cupisis. That's crazy. I feel like there's no chatter weirder than Cupisis. Cupisis takes the... takes the cake? Is that the right idiom? I'm really bad at idioms. I don't know if you've all noticed. I have an idiom in my head and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be the one to use, and then I try to say it and I'm like, oh, this isn't right. The crown? The top? Is it the crown? Is it not the cake? Yes, we've noticed. How do I get better at this? What's the problem? ESL Nae? What's wrong? It's the cake? Why am I bad at idioms, chat? How do people spit out idioms so naturally? Where are you all pulling it from in your brain? It's because you've been out of EN society, but I think they've always been bad. Wait, I don't even, aside from when I talk to Saint-kun, I don't speak Japanese though. I speak full English at work. One day I'm gonna be freaky enough for you to have to actually ban me to make it a lesson. Before we get to ban, maybe we should practice with timeout. Honestly, Cupisis, I challenge you. Be freaky enough for me to time you out. Before we get to that, just tell Ragnar to time out everyone. Please time me out for 15 minutes. But it's not socializing EN, but work EN. How often does anyone use idioms at work? But all my friends speak English. I don't have a single Japanese friend, chat. All my Japanese friends like kind of like ghosted me or like disappeared off the face of the earth. Actually, I had one Japanese friend who lives kind of far away, but I went to hang out with him. But it was... What'd you do with them? We just got really, like, distant. Like, we just kind of grew up and went our separate ways. I did hang out with a Japanese friend of mine a while ago, but we didn't really have much to talk about. And it was just kind of like, okay, bye. Actually, I had another Japanese friend I hung out with before, but he was so, like, not used to hanging out with non-Japanese people that it kind of, like, weirded me out a little bit. Like, we went to, like, karaoke together, and the whole time he was, like, taking videos of me singing in English and then messaging it to his friends. Like, look, I'm hanging out with an English speaker. And I was looking at him like, okay, bro, you do you. And he kept taking photos of me so he could send it to his buddies and be like, look, I'm with an American. I was like, okay, sure, you can take a photo of me. And he was just like bragging to his buddies the whole time, like, ha, look, this, or like he asked, like he would just ask to take like videos of me, like, look, she can speak English. And I was like, maybe this guy isn't the best guy. Maybe I shouldn't hang out with him. Well, he also had a lot of other red flags, but I think that was where I drew my line, where I'm like, nah, this is getting a little weird. I don't like to be viewed like this. This is a little funny. So I was like, okay, bye-bye. My mom was 15 years old. She used to hang out with 16 and 17-year-old, 19-year-old, 20, and they're still friends. I think the world changed then, back then. Yeah, you see, I think so too. I think the world was more okay, normal is the wrong word, but there were more acceptable relationships back then. Nae would make a good zoom-in. Noted how to get banned. Oh, Saint-kun is home. Saint-kun.
Hello, everyone!
なんか言う？なんか言ってくる？なんかセイント君は実は存在してなくて、私の全部なんていうの想像だって言ってるよ。いることを証明して。
Rapturous.
OK。
Rapturous.
聴者さんがなんかセイント君愛してるって伝えてて。Okay, he's gone. Alright.
I love you too!
Pre-recorded voice line? No! What guy you talk about doesn't have red flags? Did you hear it? Why did he pull out the yellow cat? Hello, everyone. My life is completed now. Daddy-doo is my friend. Daddy-doo doesn't have red flags. Daddy-doo is the most... What's the opposite of a red flag? What's the good flag? The white flag is like surrender or something, right? Black flag? Green flag? Maybe it's green flag. Daddy-doo is a green flag. Daddy-doo is great. Daddy-doo is my friend. Mr. Chatter Daddy-doo. What can I say about Daddy-doo? Daddy-doo is really nice. Daddy-doo has never gaslit me, never sexually harassed me, never invited me to anything weird. We went shopping together. We looked at keyboards together. Chill, good friend. Very green flag. Very, very approved. I have nothing bad to say about Daddy-doo. I have no, like, yikes story of Daddy-doo doing something bad to me. See? There's an example. Look. Here's a guy who doesn't have red flags in my life. Perfect. Daddy-doo, you're just gonna take that? Sorry, Daddy-doo, just because Nae is your friend, you are now a red flag. Hello? What did I do? I literally did nothing. By the law of Nae's male friends, all men she befriends has to have red flags. You know, I think like I had another male friend I was like semi-close with, And he wasn't like a red flag or anything, but the last time I talked to him, we were going like completely different life directions. Like he was like, I just broke up with my long-term girlfriend and now I want to explore the world and sleep with a lot of women and just like one night stand everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay, I just found a long-term partner and I think I'm ready to just like sit down and like settle down and have a good life. And we just looked at each other and we nodded and we were like, And then we never talked again. Maybe we'll talk again one day. And I was just like, oh, have a good life. Bye-bye. Lux is also a freak? Is Lux a freak? I'm trying to think. What other friends do I have? Friends. Male friends. Male friends. Male friends. Well, Lux is my friend, but you all don't seem to approve of Lux. My boss from my previous job is a normal, happy green flag. He's a very nice married man. He's got like newborn son. He gives me career advice. Here, I'm balancing out all the red flags by telling you stories of men I know with green flags. Your boss from your last job seemed okay. He's a really nice guy. I got lunch. I got dessert with him a couple of weeks ago and I treated him to some pancakes and yeah, he's a nice dude. I think it's just like my like chat were all red flags. You know what? I agree. Maybe chat is all red flags. I mean, you all are a bunch of perverts just like me. Pancakes for lunch? No, it was dessert pancakes. I have to correct myself. We didn't get lunch. It was a dessert. I'm already demoted to black flags. What is the black flag? The surrender flag is the white flag, right? Pirate flag? The One Piece flag. Pirate? Is actually pirate flag? I thought that was a joke. But does being a pervert make you a red flag? No, but I think being a VTuber fan makes you a red flag. It's literally pirate? Wow. We learn new things every day. Time to unfan Nae. No, that's not what I meant. Even if you're all red flags, I love red flags. You see how many people with red flags I talk to? Chat, to be fair, some girls like the red pervert flag. You see, Kenki-kun gets it. See, I like perverts. That's why I like you guys. Perverts make the world go round. Sorry, I don't classify myself as a VTuber fan or just another streamer. Okay. That's fine. I can accept that. Not gonna lie, I don't like some flesh tubers. I don't watch streamers to begin with, so I don't know if I can relate to like the sentiment. They sometimes get their entire asset out there, you know? Wait, I have like a genuine question. But you know those girls who like have their cleavage out and then they like make the video cam like almost the entire screen and then they have like the tiny camera, like the tiny game in the corner and they have like hundreds of viewers? Like, what is the entertainment in it? Like, do you just like to stare at tits for like an hour? Or are you actually watching the game? Or are you like beating your meat while watching the stream? Kind of thing? But like, after you beat your meat, like you don't want to sit there anymore, right? So why are there like hundreds of people? Or is it just like this genuine, like I want to stare at boo for the next hour kind of like? That's literally what it is, Nae. I thought there's like a cooldown period after you beat your meat. It's for teenagers and old pervert dudes. I don't know. I've never wanted to like stare for that long. Normie bait? Did you know Pornhub famous actresses sometimes stream on Twitch for more money? Wow. Some guys can go more than once, but it doesn't like take that long, does it? But like surely there's like a limit. Like you're not really gonna go 31 times. I mean, I guess if you take it slow, you can sit in the stream for a while. I wish I could profit off of my ass chat. Actually, wait, there's like ass cam stream I've seen before. Maybe that's what I have to work on next. I'm gonna go eat now. Bye bye. Bye bye. A limit. Some guys can go 10x a day only during their prime. I'm just trying to understand humans more. You've got your OnlyFans options available. I'll keep working on the OnlyFans. ASMR and ass shots. Oh yeah, I gotta work on that, huh? I need to find some time. I feel like nervous about making like ASMR stuff because I'm like, I need to make it like high quality, but then I'm nervous. I'm like, what if people don't like it? What if it's like not jack offable? I'm like, I gotta try again. I'm in training. I'm learning how to make ASMR porn. I don't know how. I'm looking. What if it's low quality? I'm embarrassed. I'll work on it. I figure it out. These are the things that stop me from being productive. It's my perfectionism. I gotta make the perfect ASMR porn. You know what you do, Naya? Clap slowly and blow into the mic breathily. That's what men would want. What's the clap slowly part for? Just clap your hands. Clarification. Why is there clarification on that? I think I will probably like work on my OnlyFans as like a passion project for fun later on. I wouldn't want to make it like a full-time thing. That's not my desire. It sells because Keki's buying. I don't like ASMR personally. Caught. I guess I just have to take ass shots for Caro. I'll try. As a guy who's catfished others, I made $100 easily doing that. Only $100? I wonder how much money I can make. Honestly, I'm not really in it for the money though. I'm just in it because I want to. I'll figure it out. We'll get there eventually. Maybe the goal is within this year I will start my OnlyFans. It was for 5 minutes before I killed myself in Minecraft because of cringe. Honestly, I feel like I would probably... Honestly, I feel like I would pay small amounts of money to hear Keiki-kun catfishing men and making, like, ASMR porn. I'm curious. I'm being stuck in the hospital all day and the stream is hella funny. This is funny? I'm just talking seriously about my goals. 20 bucks in the year. I don't know how tough beginners have it. I feel like if somebody even paid like $1 to hear my ASMR porn, I feel like I would be so happy.
Like, I feel like if you could jerk off to my content, it would make my day. I would be like, yeah, I did it! It would be the greatest win. It would be like an achievement I could put on, like, the wall. Successfully sold some ASMR porn. ASMR attracts the weirdest chatters too. As another guy who has catfish others, it's really depressing how some guys talk and it takes a toll. Really? I don't know. I've only ever heard it from my perspective, so I don't know like what it really like feels like. I can't get in the GFE role playing. What does GFE mean? The stuff you say is just funny to me. I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry. I just don't know why it's funny. But you know what? If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. The girlfriend experience? Oh. Nae would absolutely frame her first OnlyFans subscriber. Honestly, I think you're right. I feel like if somebody subscribed to my OnlyFans, I would be so happy. I would send like a thank you letter, like thank you for willing to spend your hard-earned money on my content. I'll do my best to make stuff for you. I would be so thankful if someone subscribed to my OnlyFans. Handwritten letter, thank you. My fullest appreciation. Like, I don't see the appeal of pretending streamer is your girlfriend when there's like 500 other people trying to riz at the same time. I suppose so too, but I mean, I also don't feel like... I don't seek the opposite too. Well, probably because I have a loving, happy partner, so I don't need to seek anywhere else. I would just throw money at you just to make you happy. I feel like money is nice. But I feel like if it was like OnlyFans, I wouldn't be happy because of the money. I would be happy because someone is like using the content. Like, the content is worth your time. And that would make me happy. But obviously, I feel the same about Twitch, right? Like, if you like me enough that you're willing to subscribe just so you can like avoid ads and support me, it also makes me really happy. Not because I care about the amount of money you pay, but just because like I'm so honored. Like, your hard-earned like paychecks or savings, you want to spend a little bit of that on me? On me of all people? Isn't that such an honor? Isn't that crazy when you think about it? I have like what, like 20 subscribers or something like that, and there's like 20 people who decide I'm worth like a couple dollars of their income. It makes me so happy. I mean, even if you're not subscribed to me, I'm like very happy that like you come and like support my stream, right? I'm happy and thankful regardless. It makes me happy. It's just like a bonus happy. You know? And with that, it is almost 1 AM. I think I should get some sleep actually. What did we talk about for so long? Alright. Let's start. 1 AM, yippee! I already took my meds and everything. So I think I'm set to go to sleep. It was fun watching your stream. Thank you! Man, wait, I was about to say it would be so fun doing like a catfishing stream, but I can't catfish because I'm already a cute girl. There's nothing for me to do. I mean, I guess I could catfish if I just like put my wig on and you think I'm a cute girl, but secretly I'm actually bald. Maybe that's the catfishing? Is that how it works? I can't catfish, I'm already attractive. And a girl. What am I supposed to do? Can we do like reverse catfish? Like I'll talk to you in my Netora and my NTR like ugly bastard voice, but secretly I'm a cute girl. Can we reverse it? I don't know. We'll keep thinking about it. We'll sit on some more content to make. I was actually feeling the Nae chatting withdrawals just before you went live.
Yeah, I noticed it's been a while since I last did a NAE Night stream because I've been interested in playing some games for a hot second. I wonder if my subconscious has registered your stream schedule. I try to stream as much as I can. Like, basically, if I'm free, if I have energy, I'm gonna stream. And if I didn't stream, it means I'm really tired, is basically what it is. Like, if I'm not tired and I'm not working, I'm here, basically. Is what it is. Oh, I'm doing my best, though. I think... Don't know if I can set up a stream schedule next week either, because I'm super in rush period for work. But yeah, YouTube viewers, if you're not in the Discord, it is in the description, all the links. You still have energy to guilt trip me. I feel like it's very easy for me to do like very like real guilt tripping. Like, I feel like I'm not a good actor, but I feel like I can put my heart and like love into like guilt tripping. You know? Like Slippery Jonky forgetting to remind me to take my meds. Maybe I'll guilt trip you more next time. I'm gonna let you be in peace today. Alright, if you're not in Discord, come join the Discord. Follow me on the socials. Check out my most recent cover. I'm nice, so I'm not gonna guilt trip you. And check out my original song. No raid today. We're gonna chill and get some rest. Alright, bye bye everyone.